Correct, everybody. I believe we are now live, which is amazing after the second try, some bitch. All right, so welcome to the Fuse-4 Network podcast, episode number 13. And if you haven't already guessed by the title, we're going to talk about, among other things, the Xbox One. But that is not important right now. Right now, we're going to talk about who are these lovely cast of people below are. So let's start off with numero uno, Chuck.
Hello.
And then there is John.
Hello, guys.
Kim.
Hello.
Yeah! Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah!
Richard.
Hello, guys.
And Maria.
Boom! I got a lightsaber.
What motherfucker?
Watch out, people.
What the hell just happened?
We got a Jedi on our hands.
I just blew her mind with my sunglasses. That's what happened.
There you go.
I think the cat is really scared now. It's like, boom! Oh my god, am I gonna die?
Fuck this. I'm out of here.
Is this the end of my life?
My other cat's like
SPCA,
chilling.
Is this what I've come to? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Alright, but before we move into anything, as we usually do, let's go on to what we've been up to, what we've been playing this week. So Chuck, start off with you.
What I've been playing mainly is Forza Horizon, when I had time. Yeah.
Ooh.
I like it.
How's that game?
God, no.
I like it a lot. It's like Need for Speed meets Forza.
I think I need to get back into Forza.
You do?
Because I've been playing a lot of Need for Speed, and I just grew up on Need for Speed.
Need for Speed. Oh.
But I like me some Forza too. Like
Gran Turismo!
and see, I've never played a Gran Turismo game.
Oh, come on.
Don't.
I know.
Gran Turismo 2 was good.
3.
But I'm not a big racer fan.
Cruising USA. Come on.
Give me Mario Kart and I'll enjoy it.
You stop, John. It's cruising the world.
There you go.
Yeah.
If you're going to say the name, you got to say it right, okay?
Best impression ever.
Speaking of which, John, what have you been playing? What have you been up to?
What haven't I been playing? My God, I've been recording like a son of a bitch. I've been recording a lot of King of Fighters lately to be put on my channel later on next week or so. Just whatever games come into the list, I record and put up, basically. So, yeah.
What was your favorite playthrough?
Hi, Danielle. Sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry.
What?
I'm talking to my friend. She told me to give her a shout out. I'm sorry.
Well, all right, let's do the shout out. Go, Maria. Get the
Hi, Danielle.
Shout outs?
South.
Hello, Danielle.
What is this?
You literally shout.
What's this? Come on, we're not nice people.
Is this AM radio all of a sudden? Is this public access? What the hell is this?
Go ahead, Dave. I'm sorry.
I see you too, bitch.
It's raining outside.
All right. Kim, what have you been up to? What have you been playing?
Games? That's an obvious answer. No, I've been playing mostly FIFA 13 actually.
Oh.
And Pokemon 2. I've tried to get all the achievements on that game.
I would have to do like one more. I have to do the $1 million thing.
Yeah, that's the one I need to. And I also tried the not Bioshock, but Far Cry, the Blood Dragon thing.
Yeah, games.
How do you like that?
I don't like the futuristic setting. That's not my scene, but it's all right, I guess.
What? I don't think it's supposed to be futuristic. It's supposed to be like 80s.
It's like but it is futuristic. It is
It's
futuristic
like
guns and whatnot.
Oh, surprise entrance.
Also, I'm gonna go ahead and start a new Let's Play soon, which is called Let's Walk in the Rain.
What?
Let's walk in the
Because
rain.
yesterday, I walked in the rain. I enjoy walking in the rain, actually.
Walking in the rain.
I'm singing in the rain.
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
I wasn't
You
singing.
bust out in the
Kim, if
Hey
you need to,
now.
if you're the fucking Hulk, you need to tell me right now
Yeah, for real.
I'll
because
piss you off.
I really need to know, just in case.
Okay. Dave,
Yeah.
I'm the Hulk.
Son of a
Oh, no.
bitch.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this isn't right. This is not
No.
right.
What do we do?
Where do you find these people, Dave?
I don't know.
Let's call the shield.
Oh my god. Yeah, we need to call the shield. We need to call everybody.
Yeah.
Was Nick Fury?
Oh no! It's happening! It's happening!
Oh shit!
All right, everybody, cut him out. Don't worry, we're gonna mute him. It's okay. No, Richard, what have you been up to? What have you been playing?
I've been playing Lollipop Chainsaw. I beat it, but I still went back and was playing it because I've been enjoying it.
That's a multiple time game, isn't it? Like you
Yeah, it is.
get upgrades as you go through, even like
Yeah,
the third,
you
fourth,
can't
fifth
get
time.
you can't get everything in one playthrough.
Yeah.
So you have to constantly play it to unlock everything. If you're into that,
Is that
Which
game
I'm
actually
not.
good?
I enjoyed it. It's a fun hack and slash game. It's
I've seen a
funny.
couple of your videos. Very damn cool.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
It's just like a very typical sexist game, but they kind of have a lot of comedy behind it, trying to poke fun at it. It's a satire, pretty much.
Keyword trying.
Yeah. Also, Blood Dragon. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I like the whole 80s futuristic action hero sci-fi-ness and ripping people's hearts out. I've been loving that.
Especially the call-outs to 80s, like in the commentary that they do. It's awesome. Where the guy says something twice and the soldier calls him out on it. He's like, "You already said that," and he's like, "Oh, so yeah."
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Shut up.
So good.
I enjoy the whole tutorial thing as well, actually. Enjoy
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I don't know. I find it really funny. That's what Duke Nukem should have been, right?
Yeah.
All
right.
That's pretty much the Duke Nukem game that I got.
There you go. Can't be disappointed. It was $45 cheaper.
Yeah.
All right, Maria, what have you been up to? What have you been playing?
For the most part, I've just been doing the same Minecraft thing, and other than that, pretty much The Sims. I know, fun game. Just because we're actually working on like a weird film that revolves around The Sims, and I just felt like playing it to get in the mood to make that movie.
Now, are you and Chuck doing the same kind of short film? Because I've seen things on Twitter and things on Facebook of you both thinking about working on something, or am I thinking
We help each other out.
Oh, okay, there we
Yeah,
go.
Yeah, and I'm working on something big right now, yeah.
Oh, something big.
Alright.
Wait,
Yeah.
Was that what the hell was that? A piece of cardboard? You're like, something big.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like a notebook.
I got something big here.
Oh my
No
god.
spoilers.
Oh my god, it's a purple dog.
Oh shit. And
No, we got a surprise. Who's coming in here?
don't really have a surprise. Guess someone that's coming and waking up from his goddamn nap.
Just in time.
He's
because
coming and
I'm
going.
confused.
He's
If he
coming
can-
and going.
If it can connect, because he did connect and he's kind of been
Wow.
dropping and coming and going. But guys, if you also want to talk to us through Twitter, if you're not in the chat, you can hashtag us at Fuse-4, which is right below me here. You can actually check it out, and I'll be reading that the entire time. If not, whatever, there's a chat. If not, then there's the comments afterwards.
Speaking of which, Dave, can you link me the stream in the chat box here so I can share it on
Yeah.
Twitter
Oh,
and Facebook?
yes, actually, that is a thing that I should be doing.
Well,
Yes.
Go to random videos and comment on this one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Danielle, you can join in on the chat. Cause I know you're talking to me right now, and I know you can hear me.
Danielle, you need to wait until after the
People can hear
podcast.
me.
Don't make me come over there.
We're in the middle, somewhere where we got get lost, and you just throw that out there.
All right, that is a link in our own private little chat here that we have.
Thank you, David McCauley.
Copy.
And pissed.
My God. So yes, guys.
Wait, I think that's just
Zeo.
I sent you the same link twice.
Oh damn. All right, guys. So today's little thing that we're going to be talking about, little thing. I didn't really want to hold off until Saturday because I felt Saturday would be a little too long since it's all that time since Tuesday, and we've gotten a little more information since then. But the Microsoft press conference, the mini presser that we've had, announcing the Xbox One.
We did, and we all watched. Me, a couple of us watched it together.
I watched the full thing.
Yeah, so this is the successor to the Xbox 360. There was rumors about the name. It was going to be called Xbox Infinity.
I like that name.
There was, I like the Xbox Infinity too, because then they had like the 8 that was turned sideways, and it would have made sense with like Windows 8 and the Metro view that they had and everything. Oh, would have been good. But
they dropped the ball with the name. I'm just going to.
No, they used Xbox One because they want one system to rule your whole entertainment system. That's why they used the One.
That's not happening.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But okay. I totally agree with what you're saying. But if we were going to go with numbers, because that seems to be this generation's kind of thing, but
they want to be something new.
And I get no. Listen, I guess this is that kind of thing because we're still going with numbers.
Right.
Infinity would have been like, fuck you Xbox, fuck you Wii. We're Infinity. We don't have to talk or give ourselves numbers. We're forever. We're going on forever. We're an infinite loop. So suck it. That's it. That would have been a good thing for them to do.
But
in theory, they wanted to put that in like a press release. Like, you know what? Sony, Nintendo, suck it. We're forever. Here we go.
well, they're kind of doing the same thing now with the One because they're saying, okay, we're number one and we're going to do it all.
Yeah.
But the whole Infinity thing, what if they were to, create a new system in the future? What would they call it then?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know. They're kind of going with this may be the last console that we see, like the last console before we move into computing, like computer gaming. That's what they're kind of thinking. Yeah, because think about it. Like we haven't seen the Xbox 4. I was about to say that.
Xbox 4.
Pretty much it.
It'll be Xbox 3. But,
It's pretty much it.
We haven't seen the PlayStation 4, but it's probably going to be just as comparably big because of the hardware that we have until we can shrink it down.
Well, like with PS3, when it first came out, it was a monster. It was really big, and then they condensed it down and kept it.
PS2. No, but that's a marketing scheme. That's a marketing scheme. Totally put you out and be like, yo, we got this bulky system, here you go. And then 2 years down the line to up their sales again, they're just like, oh, hey, we shrunk it. Here you go.
It's a little mini system. Go ahead.
It's like you can put it in your van and it makes your kids shop.
But before we move on, we also have to introduce Zeo here.
Oh, okay, there we go.
So Zeo, what have you haven't been here since the beginning of the show, but
well, he's been busy with the whole sexual chocolate and everything.
Yeah, and he had a good old nappy nap. So one, how was your nap? And 2, what have you been doing this week? 3, what games you've been playing since the last podcast?
And 4, what did you dream about?
Okay, 1, my nap was actually really refreshing, so yeah, I really needed that. 2, I've been doing good. I haven't been doing much. I've been playing games. That's pretty much it. I'm enjoying my summer break. I've been getting ready to do a lot of massive recording, and games I've been playing this week. I mostly been playing this game called Mighty Switch Force for the Wii U. It's basically it's an HD remake of a 3DS version. It has more levels, and it's a great game. It's really addictive. You should totally try it out. I recommend it for anybody that owns a Wii U, and that's pretty much all I've been playing.
Yeah, what have you been up to? Like this, other than like the school? Well, not really the school stuff, but what have you been up to in your break?
I'm working towards getting my driver's license. So I'll be getting that this summer, and that's pretty much the biggest thing I'm working on right now.
Yes, and you get your ass on that recording, sir. You get your fucking ass on that recording.
Don't make me come to your house. I know where you live, Zeo.
So, okay, going back, we were talking about the this could be the last generation of console gaming as it comes to consoles, because they're basically PCs in themselves, but we're going to get like large towers and stuff that are basically our desktop PCs and all-in-one PCs. That's what everything is going to move towards. It may not be this generation, it may be next generation that we see, and we're not going to see a generation after that. So rumor has it, and Microsoft has been talking about it, so has Sony, and Nintendo has also been talking about it, like little rumors here and there. How do you guys feel about that? Having something that we're working on right now, whether it, some of us have laptops, some of us have desktops, and but how do you feel?
It would be expensive as fuck. Sorry.
No. Oh yeah, but how would you feel about a tower that is actually $300 and is basically your minimalist PC, but also a hardcore gaming PC?
Sounds like,
love it.
Like, good.
It sounds like they're copying Iowa or whatever that is.
Oh yeah.
I would just want all those companies to come together and take all their titles and everything and just throw it on the PC. Just do that.
I wish every gaming company could come together and just release every game and every system in this generation, and then in the next generation just bring in one fucking box.
You want your PlayStation 720? That's what you used to call it.
And I don't know this guy personally at all, but have you guys ever heard of Ben Heck?
No.
He works over at Revision 3, but in the last generation, he put together a box where it was one drive, and what you could do is take your disc from the Wii U, the Wii, the Xbox 360, and the PS3, and no matter what it was, put it in that one drive, and it would play the game.
That's smart.
All in one little box that was set top. So it's possible, but it's all licensing and companies work together.
Right. Well, it's just like the FC twins you see on the internet. That plays like NES and Sega Genesis games and Super Nintendo games all on one console. You don't have to go buy the original ones from back in the day. You just buy this little box and just play whatever game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Tyler says they will call it Frank.
Frank. This is Frank.
Frank.
I love my Frank.
Frank is the name of my best friend.
Someone please
works for me.
This.
Put everything on Frank. It'll be great.
Please, get this
Blow
going.
Frank to make it work better.
Have to take him apart.
$39.99.
I will give you my money.
Shut up and take my money. Why Frank, though? Why can't it be something like...
Steven?
Steven or Jordy or
Because it's
Jeffrey?
Frankenstein.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Howard the Duck.
That's a good one.
Agnes. Nobody wants to have a name called Agnes.
Oh.
You never have to worry about.
You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna call my first daughter Agnes.
Oh God.
Guarded.
No.
Your kid's gonna be like, I say this all the time. Could you imagine going to a bar and meeting some really, really hot chick, and then she just turns out and says, "My name is Agnes." Yeah, that sounds cute. I'm sorry.
My name's Bernadette.
But you can call me Bernie.
Or it's a bigger girl. My name's Bertha. You can call me Big Bertha.
Watch out, peeps.
Super Mario Brothers 3.
Yes.
My name is Megatron.
Oh my god.
Oh, hell, Megatron.
All of a sudden kills you. But, so, here we go. Here is, for those of you who have not seen the...
There it is.
It's your face. Oh god.
Whoa.
Yeah,
It's the
that was
box
funny.
cannon.
That's another thing I was thinking about the Xbox one. It's huge.
Yeah.
You know,
People saying it's like a VHS
Yeah.
player or something.
Yeah, it was like,
I have to refer to what Tyler said. It looks like a VCR.
Yeah, that.
oh, no, actually, I'm going to
No.
do it one better, because what it actually looks like is a Betamax player. But,
Yes.
Laserdisc.
It kind of makes sense, though. Like, with all that they have in there, and we're going to go through everything,
Right.
it's a one-stop entertainment desktop that we have. And that's what, regardless of what everybody says, you have everybody that reads what they see
Right.
and what they hear. Units that, because everybody was complaining about, where are the games? No.
I
Now,
was complaining about that.
75% of people use the Xbox as an entertainment device, believe it or not, which
Right.
is crazy.
Yeah,
So-
I mostly use Netflix on mine.
Exactly. If you look back and you see what your friends are doing online on the Xbox 360, you'll see during downtimes a majority of them are watching Netflix.
Or
Right.
watching sports or whatnot.
Yeah. Or
I like the
doing
fact that they're getting Skype on it, though.
Oh yeah, thank
I
God.
thought they already had Skype on it.
Well,
I
no,
know. Like,
No, they had like some weird Connect thing.
yeah, it was Connect Video.
right.
But couldn't you
So-
call people on Skype with it?
You could you couldn't.
No.
Not on the Xbox 360, but
Or
the
was
one
it just
you
like
really
MSN?
have,
Yeah, but they used Messenger, but you couldn't call people. You could just do text chat. So yeah, it's
You couldn't call with Windows Live Messenger. You couldn't.
no. You could only do text chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like with
Sure.
yeah, it was only with like this shit. You could do video chat with the video thing.
Yeah.
But it wasn't through Skype. It was never through Skype. They bought Skype, and that was my one hope. Next generation, bring in Skype, put it as a proprietary
We'll be
software.
doing these podcasts. They're like the Xbox.
Yeah, we just need to do it a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, going with Skype here, the guy said you could do group Skype video chats. Now,
Which is cool.
I don't believe that, though, because Skype, if you want to do group video chats, you have to pay a premium.
Right, yeah, you have to pay a fee.
But it's
to,
gonna be it's
But
gonna be
you're
in the
already paying
feed.
for Xbox
It's
Live.
gonna be in the feed in the
Yeah.
Xbox Live.
But Xbox has a way of saying, like, oh, you paid for Xbox Live. Okay, that's $60. Now, pay for Netflix. Pay for this. Here in Canada, like, we don't get that NFL shit and all that other stuff.
No, but we
Yeah.
got
Oh god, you poor
Hey.
things!
NHL.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like I was watching the hockey game on there, watching
I-
Bruins destroy the Leafs.
But was that a freemium thing? Like a freemium kind of thing just because we're finally in the playoffs, God forbid?
Probably.
Or was that
I don't know.
actually there as free content all the time? Because I don't know. I don't really know.
I turned it on. I watched it for free, so I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. We'll have to see what's going on because Skype is, if you want to do group chat video, it's a premium content kind of thing. So I
Right.
think that's just one thing they don't say. They kind of just say, and of course, I'm the first one to say we have to wait for E3. It's 17 days away.
Right.
17 days away, and that's why I didn't really like
Weren't
everybody
you supposed to
freaking.
do that?
Oh, I wanted to. It never fell. It fell through just because Visa couldn't do it.
Aw.
Yeah, we couldn't do it. They
Can we
said
go
this
back
year.
to like the
Yay.
PS4 one? And when I was watching the PS4 one, I was all pissed that it was mainly all about the games and nothing about the
Yeah.
console, really. And I was like, what the hell? And then now this time, people are freaking out because it was all about the console, and they're all like, where are the games?
I'm mad at the
Like,
fact that.
Come on, people. Decide what you want.
I'm like disappointed in the fact the only thing really is that they're really focusing on like all the touch screen stuff, like the smartphone and everything. Not everybody has those. It's like I have like this little cheap piece of shit phone compared to a touch screen anyway, or it is a touch screen. I mean, compared to a smartphone, and it's just like, oh, okay, well, I can't.
You want to see my phone? Here's my phone. That's what I use. It's not a fucking smartphone.
You win.
This is what I use.
Right here. This is what I use. That's my phone.
So yeah, I mean,
Phone.
when I watched your video last night, I totally agreed. Like, if you might have to have a smartphone to be able to do certain things in games and on the Xbox.
Yeah, and like I don't want to go out and pay like $200 more for like a smartphone or an iPad or iPod or something like that.
The thing is,
you're going to buy it.
The thing is, with what they were talking about with Smart Glass, which is I was going to use an actual iPad to show you, but my mom wanted to use it, so I can't really use it now because I had an example of Smart Glass and how it was actually being used.
Dad has an iPad. I'll steal hers.
There's nothing you have to do with the next Xbox One that requires you to have a smartphone or a tablet.
Yeah,
it's
but I was just...
Yeah, it's convenient if developers put it in. Like, the only thing that has been used so far is Microsoft proprietary software where you can sign in through Smart Glass and actually move your screen side to side with your fingers, and you'll see it on the TV. Other than that, there is Halo 4 where you see live up-to-date stats on the multiplayer game that you're playing. Other than that, they haven't done anything because it's the developers that need to implement Smart Glass into their software. Right. So I think with them announcing it, you'll see Call of Duty Ghosts with that kind of thing. You'll see it in there. You'll see a dog running across your screen and biting your neck, and you'll be like, "Oh, a dog fucked me up! Damn it!"
Mocap dogs, mocap.
Oh God, Fluffy, why?
No,
people,
that's terrible.
Please don't buy that game.
I hate the title of it.
Just let it die. Let that saga die.
Nobody can say the word ghost plurally.
Duty.
Ghost. Ghost.
Say ghost. I hate that word. Like, and then they said it when they were revealing it. They said ghosts. They said ghosts.
Goats.
Goats.
Is that right? Goats.
They just might as well call it Call of Duty Ghostbusters.
They might as well just call it Goatsy or something, and then just show something like this.
Could you imagine?
I would play a game called the Ghostbusters.
There is a game called the Ghostbusters.
No, but Call of the Ghostbusters.
Call the Ghostbusters.
Call the Goatbusters.
Could you imagine though, like someone with a lisp trying to like pronounce that shit? Like,
wait. Goatbusters.
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 I want to draw that. I want to draw like a picture of a bunch of goats with jetpacks and say Goatbusters.
Please do it.
I will. Like, you know how you were looking for T-shirt designs? That'll be your T-shirt design. Goatbusters.
Catch that boat!
I totally will.
Oh my
You see them
God.
like flying on jetpacks.
You heard it here first, folks. We're going to have a Goatbusters
cowboy with
t-shirt
the lasso.
coming out.
Who you gonna call? Goatbusters.
So, for people wanting to know the specs of this thing, we have a HDMI in and out, which is really convenient. We have an 8-core CPU. We have 8 gigabytes system memory, which I think I said in the Fuse-4 private like Skype chat, I said, why not go 16 gigs? But it kind of it's like, oh, exclusive. Oh. I said, why not go 16 gigs? But then I thought about it. They don't really need to go that high.
Hey, I said that.
No, I thought about it afterwards, too.
Yeah, but I said it
I
first.
thought about it after you said it.
I think they will go to 16.
All right, guys, I need to say everything. It was me. It was me.
It's always Dave.
Okay, guys. So, also they have a 500 gigabyte hard drive. Oh, I said that they should go 1 terabyte. They should go 1 terabyte. Yes, it was me. which is non-removable, and you can't switch it out for anything else. But there's news there's new. No, it's not stupid. Whoa!
Oh, got a phone.
Hello.
That's my phone. Let me just mute the chat for a few.
Jesus, top of the world talking.
Ring, banana phone.
Oh my god, that song. Ping pong, ping pong, ping
A
pong.
Blu-ray drive, an 802.11n wireless Wi-Fi card, and USB 3.0, which is the digital standard. With the hard drive, though, it's not terrible because what you can do is you can plug in a USB portable external hard drive, and plug that in, and make it like 4 terabytes, which is great, and a lot cheaper than what Xbox would sell a hard drive for. Period.
True. Yeah, well, that's what I use the USB sticks for the Xbox now, right?
What the hell is that noise?
God! Sorry.
It's the Hulk. It's the Hulk.
No, I thought the fucking aliens were coming in sounding like. Whoa. I was like, oh no.
Is it really that loud?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it progressively got louder too. It was like, whoa.
Okay. Question, Dave.
Yeah.
About the hard drive.
Yes.
You can put in external hard drives via USB. Do you have to format it? I suppose the Xbox would do that for you if you have to.
They have
format
not.
It to the.
I would assume so. They have not said, but wasn't that something the Xbox 360 did?
I think so.
Didn't format for you regardless, which kind of sucked because if you were like, "Hey, I have all my personal stuff in here," and all of a sudden it was like format, and you're like,
they'll give you an option first, I guess.
"Oh yeah." my
Wait,
baby, my baby pictures.
My bad.
My baby pictures.
You want to be able.
Go ahead, Chuck.
You wouldn't be able to like take your save games and play it with like your friend's house, would you? With the external one?
Now, they haven't said anything about that either because they haven't really spoken about that. All they've said is about the, you can use an external USB hard drive. They haven't said anything past that.
Right.
Because that's what I do with the Xbox 360. I just pop out my hard drive and go over to someone's house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you could do like a USB drive, like a flash drive, and do that. I think that'd be more convenient. But yeah, maybe you could. Maybe you could. Who knows? We'll have to see. Let's see what's going on.
E3.
Yeah, E3, exactly. I keep saying E3, E3, E3,
E3, E3 been home.
Okay, so we also have a brand new controller.
Yeah, the select button's gone.
Just look at my screen for that. Right here, right there. There it is. Right there. There it is.
Nobody cares.
Okay.
Everybody hates Emmeth.
If I could flip my table right now and not care about the consequences, I would.
Somebody did that in school once.
There's always a kid who does
One of my friends were just like, "Oh, I'm pissed off. Let me just flip a desk." Hi, Trey.
I've seen desks getting whipped out of the class.
I seen the desk was like one side of the room went flying to the other side.
Whoa!
Calm down,
you gotta go way back in the room, Dave.
Never mind, it's too big. It's too big. It's a PNG file. It's way too big. All right.
That's what she said.
Yeah, it's a PNG.
You want me to do it? You want me to do it?
She was 4.
If you can get one that's more sizable, I totally forgot it was PNG, so it was a raw file. So yeah, basically it looks like an Xbox controller, has all the configurations, except does not have the circle D-pad, thank God. It has a normal D-pad, which is up, down, left, right. Doesn't have that circle shit.
And it clicks.
Yeah, and it clicks. But it also looks like we have we have like a picture-in-picture kind of button, and we also have a kind of selector button on the right.
It doesn't look like this.
I did see a share button on the controller.
Yeah.
The PS4.
Yeah.
Had a one.
And people were saying like, okay, after the PS4 event, Microsoft copied them. Thank fucking God, that's smart. If they did that, why would you not do that? Way to go. That is smart.
The one thing I noticed, or like maybe I misinterpreted it, is this, but they said something that they're gonna have like a DVR source to record all your gameplay to upload the footage. that's like how I expect it to be. That would be pretty sweet because then you don't have to worry about like going through the process of recording and editing your games, and then just like having to put it all on the computer. You can just put it right on YouTube and just it'd make Let's Playing.
But isn't it only like a portion? Like
that's what I was thinking. Like if it's a portion, then never mind. My whole statement is invalid. But if it's like a select amount of time that you can choose, like 10 minutes, that'd be pretty sweet. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would be. That's true.
No one wouldn't
You
have
just
to
have
like
to
worry
find
about
out
putting
when
it.
the console comes out how they want to play it.
Well, they have an HDMI in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So wouldn't that mean you?
People with the HD PVR can initially hook up their devices to record.
Yeah, with the Hodgepodge or Hopage 2.0,
Hopage?
right? Yeah, Hopage. I
So-
don't fucking know. The 2.0 gaming edition, it has HDMI, right? So,
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the one I'm using.
Yeah.
They don't have the components then?
Hog is so expensive.
No, I think it still has component as well. Does
Yeah.
it not?
I didn't
Yeah, it
look like
does.
a picture
It
there.
does.
Oh, no,
It has component HDMI in and out.
Yeah, it's a component HDMI. Like it doesn't work for PS2, but it would work for PS3.
Yeah. I also like how the
Oh,
controller,
PS2 game.
the controller of the Xbox One has those little cuts in the thumbsticks. Looks like a little sexy Ferrari kind of thing. It's like,
A little
hey,
sexy Ferrari.
yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I'm playing with a Ferrari controller
I can't wait to play
Dave.
with those joysticks.
with these little cuts in the thumbsticks. Hell yeah!
Innuendos.
But yeah, nothing really different
Thanks,
with the
Captain Obvious to the rescue.
other than the triggers now have HD rumble effects, which
Yeah,
is
whatever.
we'll see what that is. It might be
Nobody cares about that shit.
what,
HD
Fuck that
rumble,
shit.
you can
Turn
feel
that
every
shit off.
vibration now.
John, don't lie.
I'm not gonna put that on my lap.
You really care about the HD rumble, okay?
Oh yeah, I can't
HD.
fucking wait for that to come out.
Yeah, for people that have really big pornographic problems.
Well, you stop
Hands-free
making fun of
and-
my pornographic
Put your
problem.
controller on turbo.
You know what? You could just go to snap. There we go, because they have the snap feature. You can snap over to Internet Explorer, snap up Pornhub, and then
Yeah,
hands-free porn. You just go
Xbox
HD rumble,
on,
baby.
Pornhub.
Favorites, bookmark.
Sexual chocolate.
Site
on.
crashed.
Interactive porn.
Too many
Exactly.
people going to that site.
Yeah.
In the bathroom. Xbox on. Skype.
No, all of a sudden you say, oh, Sky. No, there's like a girl that's a porn star. Oh, Sky. And Sky pops up. Oh.
Snap. Xbox.
But then, speaking of cameras,
That'd be the
we
only
also,
reason why I buy that console is so I can have it in my bedroom and I can go to the bathroom and say Xbox on, Pornhub, Skype, and do everything all at once.
Yeah. So,
Price is right.
With
Here
the
we
new
go.
Xbox One, you can share with the entire family.
no, but do you really want to? Do you want to?
What are you watching?
Xbox wants you to. Microsoft wants you to.
Is that
So-
really happening?
So, speaking of the camera,
I
though,
got an Xbox, so I can be like, yo guys, I'm gonna play with my box. You guys want to join?
you need to calm down, sir. You need to calm down.
Camera.
Let's just wait till after the show here.
Speaking of the camera, though, we have the new Kinect, which is 1080p.
That is good. They needed to
And it
do
will
that.
watch you as
Yeah.
you watch stolen videos.
It's 1080p with a wider field of view, which means, more tracking detail and everything. Works well in smaller rooms, which the old Kinect really didn't do. If you were in a small room, it really needed like that big
Like my
open
room.
area. Yeah.
Yeah,
And better voice command. The entire bottom of the Kinect, if you see a picture of it, that's an entire speaker, or not a speaker, a microphone, which is pretty impressive. So it really picks up on everything that you're doing.
And
Xbox
everybody
on.
else.
What's the FPS on that?
frames per second?
Yes.
Wait, are you serious?
No.
First-person shooter. No.
High
First-person
five.
No.
shooter.
So, another thing, just a side note, when people were watching, this is pretty funny. When people were watching the Microsoft press conference through their Xbox on Tuesday, when they were saying, Xbox, do this, people that had their Kinect enabled on their Xbox
Would
360, it would do different things. It would bring up side menus and bring up, like, it would close out of the program. People were tweeting like, "Oh, way to go, Xbox, with your presentation. Didn't think about this." But they're not thinking like somebody's gonna have.
I have a story about that. I actually had my
Good
Kinect
point.
hooked up one day, and I was watching something on Netflix, and then it totally stopped and did other shit because somehow like it picked up the voice and did whatever it said. Oh, it was weird.
I have like a good point. You know how like they were saying, oh, with the new Xbox, you can just say what you want, like TV, Xbox, go to game, go to movie, go to internet and stuff like that. What if you're sitting there like, you know, on the couch playing a game, and then some dickhead behind you's like, haha, play the movie, and then like you're playing a game and it just stops playing your game and it goes to a movie, like, and they just repeatedly just like kept doing it. Wouldn't anybody get pissed off about that? Like.
I get mad, but at that point, if I had a dickhead brother or sister that would do that, I'd just turn off the snap feature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Xbox Snap.
Yeah. Well, that's what they call it. They call it the snap feature, right? It would go Xbox television or Xbox TV, and immediately it goes to TV, to Netflix, to games, and it's just snaps. It's like changing the channel, like going up and down.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you had a dickhead brother or sister or friend, you'd go like you can in the options for the Kinect.
Oh, you
right
can
now.
turn it off?
Yeah, you can turn even in the Kinect nowadays, you can turn off the voice commands through anything unless you're in a game.
Isn't voice commands going to be like in like Call of Duty and stuff now?
Yes,
Call
Call of Duty Ghost will have voice commands.
So someone could just be screaming reload like 97 times and it'd be like, "Arr!"
Reload,
Yeah, we
reload.
don't know about reload and stuff like that, but it could be like
Flashbang
who
or
knows?
calling out shit, or I don't know.
I think that's
Okay,
another
dog.
E3 thing from that we need to wait and hear from Infinity Ward.
You know what?
I feel it doesn't matter to me because I won't play that game.
There's this really old, I think it's like a PlayStation 1 or 2 game. It requires you, it's just like a game that goes off of voice commands. I think that would be really interesting if they did something like that newer, but like improved it. I forget what game it was called, but the voice commands were really shitty, and like the whole game just revolved around you telling them what to do, like go here, go to this room, go to that room. I think it'd be cool if they tied that in there somehow.
There's
Offer
a
the
few
rapper
games
like
that.
it's like PAP.
I forget what it. Oh no, Parappa the Rapper is that PlayStation game where like you're pressing the buttons.
Right. I'm trying to
dancing.
think because I know what you're talking about, but I can't.
Well, like
Pressing the
Rainbow
buttons,
Six
walking.
had that, and
Maybe that was it. I don't
also
remember.
SOCOM had that voice command that never worked, and
Yeah.
The Dreamcast had that fucking Seaman game.
Yeah, Seaman.
And
Yeah.
then I think there's an Xbox
Steamer.
360 game. I think it was like that too. It was like some war game, but it
Mm.
was like a real-time strategy war game.
It was a Tom Clancy game that
Yeah.
was strategy, top-down RTS game.
That failed because it didn't
uh,
understand anyone.
I can't think of it.
Talk.
I have it on Steam. I think I don't know, but can't.
You
think
have
of it.
everything on Steam, Dave. Shut up.
No, it's just one of those games. It was like a sale, and you get it for like $1, and you're like,
It's one of those
"Yay!"
games. I bought a bundle and I
Yay.
came with it.
Yeah.
Steam's gonna consume your soul.
I bought all the Tom
Yeah.
Clancy games and it came with it.
How do you guys think about this? The new. It seems like instead of wait a minute, here we go. I'm just reading back on my article to make sure I'm okay here. How when you walk into the room, not like it's not the Xbox is always going to be on. It's not
Right.
always online. It's going to be online once a day. You need to connect to it once every 24 hours for like the instant. Like you loading a web page, that's the amount of time that it takes to that the Xbox One is going to need. That's what a lot of people were complaining about. Like, what? I
That's-
need to have my Xbox on at least once a day.
That's
Now,
the one.
To see if you're stealing anything or streaming anything
Mhm.
that is stolen.
to respond to that, I have a Roku box that is online 24/7, 24/7. If the power goes out or whatever, it just restarts. It's not going to break your console or your whatever.
Exactly.
You know.
Well, that's the one thing I really don't like about it though, because right now my Xbox can't even connect to the internet. Like, there's no access to the internet at all for it because my new service, the only computer that gets internet is this one, and well, it's the only computer in the house anyway. But like, my Xbox can't get internet, like nothing else, and we don't have Wi-Fi anymore. Not that
Yeah, like what if you don't have it?
Like, exactly. Like, what if you can't get the internet? Then the whole thing's pointless.
Which is another smart reason why they just kind of put all these things out to the consumer now, like to hear back on who has what. And I think any internet talk is kind of stupid because unless we all have fucking Google Fiber, then like 1 gig down, 1 gig up, like
Exactly.
not everybody. The United States and Canada is the biggest crime spree for internet sales in the world. Like, we're going to charge you
cell phone.
and cell phones. We're going to charge you this amount of money for the shittiest amount of this, and we're just going to laugh all the way to the bank.
Yeah.
And if you want to change it, we'll charge you even more.
So I think they're going to learn, and that was one of the things that, and I'm not defending anybody. I would be doing this for Sony or Nintendo. I think they want to kind of learn and hear the feedback, and that's why they had all the people, the representatives, talking to the press after the conference as well, just to see what everybody needs to know and what's going on. But another thing I wanted to hear your guys' input about is how you feel about, which I find is pretty cool and a nice little feature, is when you walk into a room and you say Xbox on, it's going to recognize your face and it's going to recognize your voice. Because one of the things you have to have, and there will never be an Xbox One sold without a Kinect. By the way, you have to have the Kinect plugged in for your Xbox to run.
It's to see if you
so it's going to be more money in that
anything and streaming on it.
Yeah, so I like the feature that it's one of the features that they promised with this original Kinect, where they said you would be able to go Xbox on and it would be able to boot up because it's always on and recognize your voice and facial recognition your face to log you into your profile in case you had like 5 profiles that were like family based onto your console. How do you guys feel about that? Does that scare you? Because I know this is an age of privacy and people not wanting, oh, don't scan my face. Yeah. I want to be known as a username. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Me personally, I don't give a shit.
You already can scan your face with the Kinect.
Yeah.
You already can try to do that.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
I don't know if it does really work or not, but it tries to do that. It scans your face.
But it's not like a thing where it's always on. It's not always on, and you can just go Xbox on and turns on, recognizes your voice, your face.
It's like on standby. It's on standby.
Yeah.
But it's pretty much just to make sure you're not stealing anything. I'm going to stick with that. That's why it's always going to be on, and that's why it has to connect to the internet to send them a file to see if you have stolen anything and you're streaming it on your console.
I think I know what Maria's going to talk about, maybe, but I'm going to let her say it.
We'll see. What if okay, well, 2 things. The one is when you have like a webcam or something like that, though it's very unlikely, it's like, I don't know, I'm not going to like be accurate, but like a 1 in a million chance that'll happen. Someone can tap into it. Like, you always get those hackers. What if you're like, it's always on? Say I'm in a room.
I live paranoia and I have tape.
True. Well, like, that works, I guess, but like, say it's always on and there's always people that don't think of things like that, and you try to like go in a room and get changed and you're in the same room with your Xbox and someone wants to like tap into that shit. That's weird and creepy, and there were reports about it on like computers and stuff like that, like through schools and stuff like that. It was like on the news like a couple of years ago. School was tapping into it, but like, what if they want to do that to the Kinect? Like, if they're trying to see if you're not stealing anything, then all of a sudden, whoop, they tap on and you're like freaking getting changed or other things.
It's very possible. I could see it being a little harder because it's going through like 5 different services and not just through your IP and your computer IP. I think with the Kinect it would be a lot harder. With your standard webcam, it's a lot easier. Someone just needs to know the proper IPs and the codes and everything. And
I mean,
they can't see you naked.
Say, like, how you say, though, like, one day, maybe, like, a computer, like, the Kinect and everything will be all just one computer thing, and then say there's a way in the future for people to, like, hack into it like a computer nowadays. What if at that point they're still making you, like, they still tap in, like, check, keep the thing on all the time, and there's easier ways to get to it?
I wish they'd tap on to me every time I get changed.
Some people don't want that.
That'll show them.
This is an accessory that Mad Cats needs to sell. Then is they need to sell a clip that goes up on top of the Xbox One Kinect and kind of goes over, folds over, and has a picture of just somebody spreading their ass, and it's just like a balloon.
You know it's
or
going to happen.
The
though,
dirtiest
because
fucking
look at
picture.
what happened to PlayStation, right? It's going to happen to one of them somehow. Like, since this one's always going to be on, there's going to be some person that's going to have the idea to hack it and do it. And it's just like, I dare you to do it.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like,
Okay.
it's always on. I dare you. I dare you.
Wait, I just want to make a point here. Blitzcrest in the chat says the black guy does not want to be there. Here we go. The only black guy in the conversation is Zeo, and I think he might be out fucking cold. He is sleeping. He's fucking sleeping. I'm not joking. He's fucking sleeping. I'm not joking. Oh, no. Wait. Wait, is he there? Hello? Zeo.
What?
Oh, he's awake!
I'm not sleeping.
Always playing us.
Not want to be there.
It's them sunglasses. You
Have
just
you been
never
talking to me
know.
this time? Holy shit.
Yeah, no.
I was just not paying attention.
No. So Blitzcrest in the chat says the black guy does not want to be there, and we're like, all right, the only black guy here. Are you sleeping or not? And all of a sudden you're just like, and we're like, we're like, he's fucking out. He's out.
Poor CEO.
Oh my god.
Poor child.
Well, Zeo, do you have any input whatsoever?
Where are we at right now?
He was sleeping. He was out.
So cold.
No, I mean, what feature are we talking about with the Xbox One?
You owe us $50 for that night.
We were talking about the Xbox One and how it's going to be when you have the Kinect, which is always enabled, the ability to walk into a room and say like Xbox on. Obviously, the Xbox is somewhat always running at some point, so that it has the hardware to just start running once you say its name.
I will be right back.
We're bringing up the points of like how hackers can just hack into your webcam and see you at all points during the day because your internet connection, your IP is always running. But it would be a lot harder.
Hack into a webcam?
Oh yeah, it's been going on for years. You can just hack in and people can just watch you.
The police can hack into your cell phone at any time.
We're talking about the webcam though. We're not.
But I'm just saying, it's just like the same idea.
But with the Kinect, it would be a lot harder because it would be like 3 different services to hack through. How do you feel about that? What do you think could happen? Do you think that's possible?
I don't know. I mean, if it's routinely checked, like from the Xbox service, I don't know. Probably not, honestly.
No, you have to.
I've
pay
never
the
even
Xbox
heard of
fee.
actually hacking a webcam until now.
Yeah, it's just going into your IP and being able to see what's going on, especially since you're always connected, right? Obviously, if you have your computer off, it's not going to do that, but all that good shit. Good shit, shitty shit.
You have to be like connected to the internet in order to play any games, right?
There's a 24-hour something.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about also. You have to be connected at least once every 24 hours, which normally people are because it takes the amount of time that you load a web page to get that information to the Xbox. there are some people, like Army people, which has been brought up. People in the Army don't have reliable internet 24/7. It would be a lot harder for them, but I think things are going to be, exceptions are going to be made, and this is one of the reasons that they had this press conference, is to see what the news is coming out from the average user, from website comments and stuff like that, to see what goes on. And then
they are listening to the people. It's just not everybody's going to be. It just depends on the person and their situation.
You can't make everyone happy.
Perfect example of listening to the users. Now, Xbox One, 1,000 people on your friends list. And no longer 100. It is now 1,000. And if you're a popular motherfucker, you will fill that up. And those people will go. They'll go and complain. Where's the 5,000? Where's the 10,000?
More people can add you, Dave.
I think I know approximately like 17 people on the interwebs. So there you go.
But yeah, 1,000 people.
I thought there was only 7 people on the interweb, and everybody else is just a figment of our imagination.
Oh.
Speaking of that, I used to have a neighbor.
Oh, didn't we all?
I have this.
Oh my!
I have a story. I used to have this neighbor that was younger than me, and she had this brother, and I was like, I think her name, Belinda, and I told her, bring your brother out here. His name was Adam, and I said, Adam, do you know this is all a dream? We're not really alive. We're all being controlled. We're all being controlled by other people, like a video game. And he goes, no, we're not. I go, yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Move your arm. And he moved his arm, and he's like, ah! And and then I said, come here. And he started walking towards me, and I was like, yeah, see? Someone's controlling you. And he fucking bolted it inside. And then I was apparently really mean with this girl, so all over his driveway we wrote, Adam is stupid in big letters.
Adam, if you're watching this podcast just for you, you know that?
I'm going to hell. And then
Adam, if you're watching the podcast tonight, you have all permission to go beat the shit out of Dave McCauley.
And then
just come to his house and just knock him out.
And then his parents called mine, so I had to go over with the hose and wash it all off.
Oh, don't you hate that when they have to call the parents?
I know. It's terrible.
It's okay.
Terrible.
It's okay. My cousins used to be really mean to me. One time it was like flooding really, really bad, and we were at my grandmother's or my grandparents' house at the time. And I was looking out the window. I was like 4 or 5 years old, and my cousin Johnny came up to me. He's like, Maria, your parents are coming back. They're dead. They died in the flood. And I was just like, what? No! I got so sad. And then I was like pretending not to care, and then I really did, and I got all upset, and I went in the closet and cried a little bit.
No, getting all teary-eyed, but
Mom, my mommy and daddy got. And then it got worse to the point where they always used to trick me around Halloween, and they always used to dress up like Michael Myers and come out of the woods with a knife, and they used to kind of throw me. Like, I have like a fuck ton of cousins, so the rest of them would throw me at the one person dressed like Michael Myers. It's a fun time.
Oh my god.
Explains a lot.
Now we know why you're crazy and you like to burn houses down and destroy
I like to run over people's
Oh.
testicles with airplane tires.
make bracelets out of computer parts. You name it.
I had a great childhood.
I don't feel this is a good idea nor a smart idea, yet maybe it's something with the tech that's going on. You can't use your Xbox 360 peripherals with the Xbox One.
Well, PS3, you won't be able to use the on the PS4. It was the same with PS2.
So there's
same
no
with the Xbox original. When it went to 360,
I think I'm just maybe a little bit bitter because I have like 8 controllers for the fucking 360, and I'm like, can't fucking use those now? They were $60 each. $60.
That's
Just
where
use them on your
Nintendo
PC.
was smart about the Wii controllers. When you got the Wii U, you was able to use the controllers. From
Yeah,
the
you can still use the Wiimote.
But you can't play the games from the Wii on the Wii U.
That's
you
true.
can, I think.
Yeah, you can play Wii. You can play Wii games on Wii U. In fact, what it does is it actually the old Wii menu is on the Wii U. You can
I
access
just had to
it.
think about that. I was like, okay. See, I'm thinking GameCube, so yeah.
GameCube.
Also,
Can't play games.
Resident Evil.
Unfortunately.
the Xbox One is not backwards compatible.
Yeah.
Lame.
And here's the thing: it makes sense because of the speed and the hardware that is now
New system.
in the new system. It would overclock the games that are on the 360 now. They'd run at incredible speeds, and it would just your game would crash. It wouldn't work well.
Okay, I have a very important question that just popped in my head.
But here we go. Keep your question. This is just another thing. This is where if you have an Xbox 360, it brings up the market value of your 360 and your games because they'll be worth a lot more, and the longevity of that console will be there. Now, example being where it wasn't was when the Wii, and I'm not shitting on Nintendo, this is just a perfect example of where market value went down, where when we were going from the GameCube to the Wii, if you wanted, the day after the Wii was announced, if you wanted to bring in your GameCube to GameStop or EB Games and trade it in, they'd give you $2 for it after that. Because there was no market value for it. It was worth nothing because the Wii was coming out.
Right.
You buy that, like it's not like a Sega CD or a Neo Geo or something like that where
SNK.
Yeah. So, but yeah, go ahead, John.
Okay.
All right, how about you stop yourself right there, you son of a bitch? So
Sir, I will destroy you.
That's it?
Okay.
That's
Estimate, how long do you think the Xbox One will red ring or break or...
A month.
It's always going to be.
a month.
There's always going to be an issue.
with these consoles, I don't think it'll be like a red ring issue, and that's why you don't see a red ring because of the problems that they had. I think it could be with both consoles, like even the Wii U has. It's going to be like a coding error where you see like code
blue
come
screen
down
of death.
Yeah,
Well,
and it kind of freezes and shit.
And then this way that they can make a new console and be like, we just slimmed it down. Here you go. It's just a marketing scheme.
What if like in the beginning when the 360 came out, like the first couple months, didn't they have reports of problems like of them catching on fire or blowing up or something?
The console will catch on fire.
My
like I swear to God, people kept saying that.
Yeah, you know the wheel that you had to buy for the, well, you didn't have to buy it, but the driving wheel for the 360.
Yeah, I know.
I have one of the very first manufactured ones, and then like a year and a half later, this report came out that if you plug in the thing like to the wall, so that because force feedback, if you guys don't know what force feedback is, it's the feedback that you get from the steering wheel when you're turning. Like if you're drifting, you'll get that real kind of feedback on the controller. You only got that if it was plugged in through an AC adapter, which was plugged in the wall. If you had batteries plugged in, it wouldn't work. Now, if you had that AC adapter plugged in, you had like a 98% chance of that motherfucker going on fire.
God.
And I didn't read the story until like 2 years after that. So it was like 5 years that I'd had this thing. And I still have it and still have not plugged it in. And now that what do you call it? A recall. That recall expired, so you can no longer even send it in to get the new AC adapter. So if you guys never see me again after I play a racing game on 360 on PC, you know what happened.
Where's Dave?
Died in a fucking fire.
What happened? I died in a car fire. What happened? Were you racing down the
I'll be running over to your house.
And it was all Maria's fault.
I'll grab that
Probably.
bucket of water.
Yeah, see, Richard will know. He'll see it from his house and be like, Superman. He'll go, what? What was
Barbecue? Where?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a pond somewhere I can find.
Yeah,
Some water from
all the way in Millcroft.
It's time for HydrosMe Man.
We'll destroy that fire hydrant right in front of your house.
Oh yeah.
Take some hydro fire.
It like destroys your window.
Another thing with the Xbox One is achievements will transfer over from your profile. It moves with your profile, but there's going to be like challenges. Mm-hmm. So they haven't really explained it, but they kind of did. It's going to be like based on, say you're playing Dead Space, no, not a good example. Dead Rising 3, which is supposed to be rumored to be shown at E3 this year. So Dead Rising 3. If it's really scary for you and you're holding the controller, the controller, another thing, is supposed to take record of your heartbeat. So like what's going on in your hands and stuff like that. Like that game we played, Richard, at Palladium has the same technology in it. It's been around forever.
Yeah.
Takes record of your pulse and your fingers. So if you're really scared, or you're really calm during a really freaky moment, you'll either get an achievement or you won't get that achievement. It's going to be like or it's going to be like things during like being really happy during a Skype call. You'll get like a happy achievement for being happy in a Skype call. It's going to be like it's going to be things like that. They're changing up achievements along with like game-based achievements, which will be like the same thing they always have been. But they want to kind of give you incentive to do other things.
It's like they think that we're that stupid that we need some little picture to make us do the things that we do.
I'm really stupid, and I need that picture. All right.
It's just like, you don't know how to play this game, so we'll tell you how to do the things that we want you to do, and we'll give you a little picture if you do it.
Yeah. Well, they'll give you a number. It's not even a picture. They're not giving you avatar awards. They're giving you a number.
No, they give you the little picture and then the number.
Oh,
right?
It depends.
If you unlock the achievement, you get the little picture or whatever.
Oh,
Steam has it, and Xbox.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's basically an image with a number, and that's it. But I love them. I love them. I could show it off to my friends what I've done.
I got more points than you.
Yeah, everybody does. Ever since I've had to change my fucking profile back in the day, then I just stopped caring, and then I think back, I'm like, I really do care. I really fucking care.
You can combine them.
Oh wait, where'd Chuck go?
He just texted me his internet took a shit.
I agree. His internet,
Skynet took a shit.
Skynet's taking over.
Way to sex here.
They have the Skynet program, so we all know it's going to happen.
Yep.
What if
it actually is happening?
I'm sorry. What if like you said, like how it records like your heartbeat and shit, like what if they came up with like a horror game or something like that like takes notice of that, and when you're really calm, shit pops out at you and like jumps out and stuff? I think that'd be cool. 'Cause then like catches you off guard, and then if you're really scared, it kind of like lets up a little bit so they don't get any like kind of lawsuits against them for having a heart attack or anything like that.
Well, I think with any game, even like with Dead Space 3, once you buy that game, you're signing a contract that you're liable for heart attacks. Like, you can't sue.
I know. I'm just saying.
Like, I don't know. There's probably something in the game, or even when you do like for the PC version of the game, they had like a EULA that would show up, an end user license agreement, and you'd have to scroll through. Who the fuck reads that stuff?
Nobody.
Like, nobody reads it, but there's probably something in it that says if you get a heart attack, you can't sue us. Like, too bad. You jumped into this game, you saw the trailers, and we give you a brief explanation. It says on the back the genre of the game: horror, tactical shooter, first person, and all that. Like, or third person. Too bad.
Too bad you're fucked anyway.
It's too bad.
And guess what? You're fucked.
Yep, that's your own fault.
Well, it would just be cool though if like they took notice. Here comes Chuck. It would be cool if they took notice if they like when your heartbeat's like not going that fast, like shit pops out at you to like catch you off guard. I think that'd be cool.
That'd be good. Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. Even if you're like walking in an area, like say Dead Space 4, and something jumps out of a vent, and just like, oh, there, get you, I got you, there.
Boom.
Yeah, we're gonna
the
make
Emerald
this.
Band.
My Xbox is on fire! Oh!
Oh no! Not the Xbox.
Oh my god! Oh my
Is it
god!
safe?
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
touch video game for you.
I just imagine some guy running out of the house on fire and then running down the street and then running back and I'm like looking out the window watching it.
Yeah.
What?
He like ran the wrong way.
Yeah. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Another thing
Helping
that's
him.
good is obviously the Xbox is going to have a membership for Xbox Live.
Who cares?
But like they said, I'm used to it. I don't care. Whatever. I'm going to pay. But
Oh, and not
I still need to get gold. Shit.
from six, they're moving from
I got
16, or they're moving from 15,000 servers to 300,000 servers worldwide to get multiplayer down, like matchmaking and everything working and like properly the way it should be.
No.
And it's going to apply, like if you have an Xbox 360 and you want to jump your profile over the Xbox One and then back to the 360 and then back to the Xbox One, it's going to apply to both.
Okay.
You're not going to need anything. It's always going to apply. You'll be fine for at least 1 year. I think that's the longest negotiation of price that you can go into with the
But it's for both, eh? It's for like 360 and one.
yeah.
So you can just like transfer your account.
Yeah,
either
you transfer
or
your
whatever.
account back and forth, and it'll always be there.
So therefore, if one person had, like, if you had one and someone else was playing 360 in the same household, right? Because I'm sure people have brothers and sisters that want to do that, right? And let's say you need to be signed into an Xbox Live account to watch Netflix off of the 360, but because someone else is playing the one, I guess you wouldn't be able to, because that'd be like 2 accounts for 1 account.
That's a good-
no idea.
That's a good question. They haven't said anything about that, but there's also, I guess for that, there's also other ways to watch Netflix, right? A lot of Blu-ray players have the ability, like mine, it has the ability where it has its own
let's say
OS.
you come from a household that doesn't have a lot of money.
How do you have an Xbox One?
Yeah, I know. I know.
Right.
Well, the kid stole it. I don't know.
Oh my
There's
god!
plenty of ways of getting it.
Whoa! What are you saying, Richard?
That the
Where you
world's
hiding your
not
butters
perfect.
at, buddy?
The world is never perfect.
Oh
Not
my
a perfect
god!
place for you and me.
There was
The Holocaust happened.
The
once.
campers, they're
Is
not
there,
real.
is there something you're not telling us, Richard?
By the way, first of all, everybody in the chat is awesome. I am reading and going through all your stuff. It is very funny stuff that you're saying, and I enjoy it. So, but Richard, go ahead.
I wish it'd update more so I could see it.
I don't know. I think I was done my thought.
Fuck salt.
Yeah.
I had a question. All right, so does Netflix on Xbox Live? I mean, the Xbox. Does it require Xbox Live?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I tried getting on it before. I was like, no.
You need Xbox Live to actually watch Netflix.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gold
Yeah,
membership.
stupid.
Gold membership only, not silver.
Membership.
Yeah, I know that. I heard myself say it.
The
And
membership.
you were 100%
Membership.
correct.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Literally the shit of members.
Well, I watch it on my PlayStation 3 anyway, so.
Is it?
You're cool.
I don't
Yeah.
have a PlayStation 3.
That's
Neither
another.
do I.
Me
I
neither.
have one, and I
Good
watch Netflix through my PC. So
Only time I really watch,
I do
watch
both,
Netflix
depending
from,
if my PVR is
from my
hooked up
Wii
or
U.
not.
I actually watch Netflix through Wii U.
that's
Oh,
right.
I have
They do
Netflix.
have it there as well. Is it? I know. When it first came out for the Wii, it was only 480p. Now have they fixed that? Is it now 720p?
Yeah.
For the Wii U.
Yeah, it's HD
Okay.
now.
That's good, because that was one of the big things. Like, I wasn't planning on watching it through the Wii, and I do have a Wii U, but where the Wii U is, we already have the Blu-ray thing, so it goes through the Blu-ray. I just want to know, just for my own personal thing. Yeah, okay, that's good.
Hell,
I didn't
you
know
get
if they had
TVs
updated
that
that.
just play Netflix.
Yeah.
Your arm.
And they, oh wait, here, hey Richard, here.
Yo.
So here's a question for you and I to ask Zeo. So Zeo, do they have Hulu on the Wii U?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've seen Hulu.
oh, you guys must be so privileged as Americans with Hulu. Because we don't get that shit here.
Hulu.
Yeah.
Fucking Hulu. You go to the Hulu website, this is just a rant. You go to the Hulu website for years, for like the past 5 fucking years, and it says, oh, it's not available in your country and shit like that.
Why?
So it gives you the option to say where you're from. Here's the biggest time waster from Hulu. Where are you from? Type it in here. Give us your email, and we'll tell you when it's available in your country.
Japan.
Never.
I'm still fucking waiting, Hulu. Time's ticking.
Come the pay.
Honestly, Hulu is not that great anyway.
Yeah, it's not.
No.
I really don't use it anyway.
So
I don't think anyone uses it.
Nobody uses Hulu.
off topic, I just heard even in 2008, Hulu was the shit because the day after you could go online before they became like a secure company that couldn't be sued. You can go online in 2008 after the episode was aired on TV. 24 hours later, you could watch it online, and it was like the best thing ever.
Yeah. They
Now,
still do that.
Yeah, isn't it only with like Hulu Pro or Go or something like that?
No, I mean the day after the episode airs, you can go to Hulu's website and watch the episode there.
Man.
You still have to watch the the ads, but I mean you can still.
But I guess that's where Hulu Pro comes in, right? Yeah. So it would be ad free, kind of like Twitch and stuff like that. So
yeah. Same shit.
But hey, if you're doing that, why would you want to pay for it? And just
Jesus,
you
know what? I'd rather just go to fucking. If it was a TV show, I'd torrent the hell out of it because it's a TV show. TV show. I'm not going to go pay.
Guess what?
For a
I'm
fucking
giving somebody
set.
money with those ads I'm seeing since I'm downloading something from that website.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a big thing. It was a big thing. The Xbox One will allow you to transfer your media from the Xbox 360 to the Xbox One, which means your TV and movies, your music, and your apps. I don't think any of us really have.
Nobody cares about
that
that
with
shit.
360.
No.
No.
I connect my computer to my Xbox and I watch.
All
I got
your
like one CD on it.
Music that's on your PC, you know.
Don't have anything.
I can stream it from my Xbox if I really wanted to. Right? They already got that, so what's new?
I don't know. So I want to, going off topic again, the Wii U system update 3.0.1. Zeo, what's in it? Do you know?
The current update, what it's supposed to do is it makes the operating system of Wii U currently a little bit faster than it was operating when it first came out because it would take a long time to load a lot of the things a lot of the on Wii U things, like going to the options. It would take like 30-second load times and stuff like that, which was ridiculous. But it's a lot faster now. Pretty much just a faster update.
Okay, that's good. And another thing that came out with the Wii U is a couple days before, I think it was like Thursday of last week or Friday or Wednesday or something like that, EA, which, as we all know, is one of the biggest gaming companies in the world, was not developing anything for the Wii U, which was, it just showed, and I'm not shitting on it, just showed what companies thought about it. But apparently now, the other day, the COO came out and said that they're not necessarily working on AAA titles, but they're working on titles for the Wii U, which is good. Which is good to hear. I'm glad to hear it. That's good news. Thank God.
My opinion on that is, and it's probably just me, I don't care about sports games, and probably a lot of people don't. So, I mean, it's not a big deal.
Kim's going to cock slap you in the face. That's what he's going to do.
FIFA. I love FIFA.
I just want Mirror Edge 2.
Oh god, that game made me so nauseous.
But everybody's different. There's some people who buys it for just the sports games or whatever, Halo, Call of Duty, whatever.
And you see, that's a big thing, is that people, regardless of what we think, like we're core gamers. We're in the middle. We're core gamers. We're going to play everything and everything, anything and everything. But there's there's a market. There's a market and there's a demographic for the entertainment side, and then there's a market and demographic for the sports side. There are people that are actually going to buy just the Xbox One or the PS4 just to play Madden.
Yeah, my cousins.
Yeah. See, there are those people that are going to buy it to play NHL.
Everybody's different.
I know that especially to be true because my brother-in-law is a big sports game fan, and he loves playing all the Maddens that comes out. He usually gets them every year, and I know that he would enjoy the newest ones coming out. He would definitely probably get either Xbox or PS4 just for Madden.
Right.
Probably most likely Xbox One. No, he doesn't have a PS3.
Now, speaking about... oh, sorry, go ahead, Richard.
Well, I know so many people who bought the Xbox over Call of Duty 4, right? So many of my friends were like, you need to play Call of Duty 4 and get the Xbox just for that game. And then all they've been playing after that was Call of Duty or Battlefield, which I feel like they're almost the exact same game. Just one has vehicles and one doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll get to the first-person shooter in a second. I wanted to ask Kim something. Kim, with FIFA, they announced FIFA. What was that? That special feature that they're going to have on Xbox?
Ultimate Team.
Yeah. Now, apparently, that's a huge fucking thing in Europe. Can you give us a little rundown of what it is?
Ultimate Team. Well, not one of my favorites. It's a bunch of players playing with cards. It's cards. You get cards from packages, and you just get those cards together, and you pick a team. And you can buy packs, you can sell packs, you can trade packs. It's the whole thing of packs, packages, and cards, basically. And you just build your team as strong as you can, and well, that's basically it.
So it's a fantasy league.
Yes. Yeah.
From like a Pokemon standpoint, on Pokemon cards, I guess. It's a fantasy team with a digital aspect, a digital look on Pokemon cards, right?
Yeah, you play tournaments and games against other players to get points, so you can buy better players or packages, and that's how it goes.
Okay, so you'll only be able to do that on the Xbox One from now on, starting in FIFA 14, which, if you're a FIFA fan, is going to be a really big seller because, like what I heard, even not popular with Kim, but will be popular with a lot of other people, apparently. I don't know.
I have a lot of friends. I have friends who play that. I've tried it a little bit, but I just couldn't get into it. I haven't really been a big fan of those fantasy league things.
Now, Richard, what were you saying before? You were saying...
Well, like, the whole idea how there's a demographic for everything, right? And like, I know so many people who just sat and played the duty games throughout the whole Xbox lifespan and did not play anything else. You go to look and check their achievements, and all they played was fucking duty.
Yes. That was another thing, is a lot of people, including myself, I said in the Fuse-4 Skype chat, the private chat!
Private!
Is that Call of Duty likes to boast about being the premier first-person shooter that's out there, which is true. Yep. It is the top-selling thing that's out there. But they also like to boast about being the absolute first and stuff. And I think a lot of people are getting this wrong. A lot of people and a lot of reports are saying that the guy, the Activision spokesperson said, oh, this is a first in first-person shooters. This is a first. He never said first when he was talking about jumping over obstacles and sliding over them, diving into cover and sliding into them. He said this is a first for the Call of Duty series. I want to make that clear for people that didn't actually hear that. He said it's a first for the Call of Duty series. Yes, Battlefield's been doing it for years. first for the Call of Duty series. Let's make that absolutely clear.
Well, look at Mirror's Edge. That was all about, like, sliding and running up walls and shit. I want to see that with an actual gun blowing people away, but they haven't done that yet.
The sad thing is that we won't see Mirror's Edge 2.
I know, because of Battlefield. Thank you, people.
No, not because of Battlefield. It did sell well, but didn't sell well enough. It didn't make projections.
Well,
and I thought that game was pretty cool, actually.
And then it just, like...
Mirror's Edge was the first-person platformer, right?
Yeah, is parkour style, platformer. Yeah, it was really fun.
I thought that game was really interesting.
It was pretty cool.
It was an awesome game.
And if you wanted to, you could do fighting style and first-person shooting if you wanted to.
Right.
I never got to play it.
Yeah.
The only reason why I play Call of Duty so much is because everyone's on it.
Oh, but you enjoy it too, though, right?
Yeah, like I have fun with friends.
I'm not saying I don't enjoy Call of Duty. I do. I love the single player story.
So do I.
And I know that's not a big catching call for a lot of the 45 million that are out there, because a lot of them are going to
That's why I bought Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, a lot of them are going to jump in right into the multiplayer, which I find to be really sad because they're missing out on a core of the game. It's, oh my god, and I said to Tyler, or did I say it? Yeah, I said in the Fuse-4 chat, I said, this game looks like it's going to be one of the best, and I'm talking about Call of Duty Ghost. It's going to be one of the best because it looks like a totally emotional game. It looks like it's going to be one of the most emotional games in the Call of Duty series, where you're alone with mercenaries. That's it. You're fucked. America's gone. You have to take it back somehow with your band. Well, your band of brothers. We're not going there though. We're not going.
And a doggy.
Yeah, and a dog. And
they're creating a more
immersive, emotional connection between video games and real life, I think.
And you get to know the protagonist a little bit better.
Yeah.
In previous installments.
And let's not forget, this isn't the first game with like a dog that was really studied.
Right.
The first dog that was really studied in video game history was Fable 3, I believe. Right? Or am I thinking Fable 2?
I thought you were going to say Wolfenstein 3D.
No, this is the second game that has really been hardcore studied on dogs. Like the emotional attachment, how people will feel. Because what
about Fallout?
It wasn't really studied upon. I guess you could get that emotional attachment.
I had my emotional attachment with my dog destroying everything.
I'm talking about like study, where it was like really studied upon how the dog reacts, how it interacts with the environment, how it's an emotional attachment to you. And Fallout, unless somebody can show me, if you in the chat can show this to me, and I'm always one to say that I'm wrong. Believe me, I'm the first to say that I'm wrong. I believe that Fable was the first, and this is like the second to really get engaged in how you will feel about a dog. And what really sucks is like I feel like they're gonna do this with Ghost. Is they're gonna kill it or they're gonna injure it to the point where it's gonna die, and then it's like gonna be a cutscene after.
I don't know.
You're gonna be like, oh, he's okay. He's okay. He's okay.
That's how it
I hated that dog laughing at me.
What's this? What do we got here? No, show that again, Zeo. Here we go. Fuse-4. It's the best.
It's the best.
That's amazing.
That's one thing. That's one thing I said I'm gonna do. Every podcast that I'm in, I'm gonna draw while I'm in it and make a picture, and I'm gonna post it to the YouTube community and on Miiverse.
Can you send that to emails?
You can.
Like, can you take it and save it as like a JPEG or
Well, actually, you can access Miiverse on Nintendo's allowed people to access Miiverse through the internet now, so you can go on your PC and access it through your account, and you can save the pictures that you draw.
That is correct. All right, I'm gonna have to do that
computer
because I want that picture. Okay, good. I keep thinking Chuck has red hair from like the little picture down there, it looks like he has fucking red hair, and I'm just gonna tell him, you fucking make it normal.
No,
You make it normal. God damn it. Make your hair normal.
Happy Dave.
Your fiery red hair.
Okay, let's think about, so I guess games that, okay, this is something for us old school gamers, I guess, which is, it could be a fingers crossed for a lot of things. So, Rare, who is owned by Microsoft, has said, it came out the next day, Rare franchise for Xbox One to appear at E3.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, my mind. I hope it's Killer Instinct, because they patented it years ago.
The first thing I was thinking about...
Can I just say something, Dave?
Yeah, go for it.
Do you really want Rare to try and bring a franchise back? I can't even begin.
I want them to do an updated style of Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct?
Yeah!
You know what? I never actually played Killer Instinct.
Fucking go. You go and you play that game.
Yeah, you do that. Actually,
play the emulator, and it is an
amazing
game.
Do you really want? But honestly, do you really want Rare to try and bring back a franchise? This happened.
Yes.
This happened, and this was one of the biggest disappointment in a video game for me, because I loved the first and second, and this happened. And it killed Banjo-Kazooie. I'm
gonna let him rant because it's totally necessary. It is.
Did they do Donkey Kong?
It really destroyed the series, because this game has nothing in essence of the original. Nothing.
The sad thing is,
the only thing that was redeemable about this game is the music, which is still done by David Wise, who's an awesome composer, but completely destroyed. And I just can't trust Rare.
Okay, before we continue, all right, Chuck, he's got to go. Chuck has got to go.
Yes, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
All right.
And Maria already left.
Oh, did she say? Oh no.
Yeah, she had a.
Oh right, okay. Yeah. I didn't see that. I just saw Beer back, so I thought she was going to be back. All right, so always like to thank Chuck and Maria for joining us. They are full-fledged YouTube members, of course.
YouTube members.
They're a member of Earth.
We're Fuse-4 Network members, which is awesome. They're the two newest in the group, along with Bizarro. So it's always nice to have you here. Thanks for joining us.
No problem.
Yeah, dude, we'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye, Chuck.
All right, so yeah, it is really sad because the pre-alpha and then alpha and then pre-beta footage of Banjo-Kazooie 3 looked awesome.
Dude,
it looked
I was
awesome.
So hyped for it.
And it was the sad thing is like by that time they were bought by Microsoft, but Microsoft had a lot of input into it, and that's why nuts and bolts
happened. That's what killed it.
Yeah,
that's probably what really did kill it. Because I look at the trailer and I saw the idea of using Kazooie as a saw, and I was like, "Whoa, that's fucking cool! Imagine cutting through things with Kazooie, and that would be really cool." It's just you see none of that trailer shows anything of the game.
Trailer,
and it's really bad. It's really, really bad when a trailer looks better than the entire game.
Right.
You can say that about movies.
But you can say that about like NES box art.
Well, wait, with trailers, Kim, that's the fault of the company or the production company, because the production company doesn't do the trailers. It's a separate company that they actually employ to do the trailers. So it's like that's shit. If you find a really shitty company, that's your own bad.
I don't know.
Okay, but on this whole Rare thing, I'm gonna call it right here. What we're gonna see on the E3, it's a new Banjo game.
You think so? I still think it's gonna be Killer Instinct because they renewed the copyright for it.
You just have to wait and see with Dave.
I think I agree with Dave if there's going to be a Rare franchise, because it's the only thing I think Rare hasn't redone. Like they've redone Conquer, they've redone Banjo, and they've redone what's this other one?
GoldenEye.
GoldenEye, and
Was that rare?
Oh, well,
Perfect
they didn't do,
Dark.
I don't think they did. They redo Golden?
No, that wasn't rare. That was
No, it
That
wasn't
wasn't rare.
No, it wasn't rare. It
That
was
wasn't rare.
different company. But
If
Yeah.
if they do make a new
Perfect
Killer
Dark. That was
Instinct
it.
game,
Perfect Dark.
if they do make a new Killer Instinct game, they gotta make the balls less harder to beat, because in the first game for the arcade, there is no way to beat the final boss without cheating, because
dude,
He
you
just
just
if
got to
you hit
do a
him
killer
once-
combo.
no, but if you hit him one or whatever,
Combo?
he sucks all your energy back. So you just keep. It's like a long process. I can't do it. I'm pretty sure everybody else in the world can do it, but I can't fucking do it.
It's also the one franchise that they really can't fuck up. It's a fighting game.
Right.
Like
Well,
unless they really, because now a lot of fighting games are story based.
Yes, you can.
Unless they really shit up the story, and I'm not really sure about the story about Killer Instinct, but I think that's the only thing that can really fuck
They
up
don't
is
even
that
need a
story
story.
based.
All they need is the characters.
I honestly think Killer Instinct is one of those kind of games that doesn't need a story; it just needs to stay a fighting game.
But it's yeah, I get it. It's still a requirement though. Like people are paying $60 nowadays. Like
well, yeah, I mean,
it's
we
like
see
one of those
company
staples.
efforts.
It's a staple. It's a staple now in fighting games. We need that story.
Right.
Yeah, every game has a story
just,
now.
Killer Instinct has the combo breaker, right?
Yeah.
I do remember that. I have actually seen what Killer Instinct looks like, and it does look fun.
Oh, it is fun.
It's a good game.
I just haven't played
I
it.
just suck at it. So.
But I have seen it.
You know what would be cool? A new Diddy Kong racing game.
You know what? I wish that Rare was bought like just a single year after, because there was going to be a Donkey Kong Racing for the Nintendo GameCube, and it was that and Banjo 3E were planned to be on the GameCube, but at the time Rare was bought by Microsoft and they had to cancel it. And the game they actually have a trailer for the Donkey Kong racing game, and it was a sequel to Diddy Kong Racing. I was like, oh man, I wish that came out. It looked so good.
Yeah,
It's gonna be Donkey Kong.
But I wouldn't mind. I
no.
wouldn't mind a sequel to Diddy Kong Racing. As
It's
long
not
as
going to
it's
be Donkey
good.
Kong.
no, it can't
No.
be anything Donkey Kong related
Can't
because
be nothing Nintendo.
Donkey Kong
related.
is owned by Nintendo.
No, I
Yeah.
know.
So any of those IPs, it can't be, and I just read the official story of what I was talking about. The Killer Instinct copyright was actually renewed September 2012.
Right.
So that's really soon, and that would give them a lot of time to announce it this summer and have it ready by, which is normal. Well, I don't know. No, it seems like the norm for fighting games to be released is like February, March now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would give it enough time if we're going on like a yearly schedule, or a year and a half schedule to actually make games. That would be it. I don't
I
know.
could see it happening in 2014, but I don't think not this year.
Oh no, not this year.
Can I say something?
Absolutely not.
Okay. No, but the whole thing, the Rare thing, they're releasing a new franchise. That's all right. But I was thinking, I was writing what I wanted to see at E3. I was running on a forum what I wanted to see, and I typed in that I wanted to see some Rareware Xbox Live arcade releases, like some new remakes, not Banjo-Kazooie or Tooie, because that's already done, but something different that the Rareware has done that isn't entirely owned by Nintendo.
So wait, you want to see an old IP either remade that's not owned by Nintendo,
You know
or
what I wanna
or
actually-
like
you know what?
or like a new kind of game. Is that
No,
what we-
okay,
You
like,
know what? You know what I want to see come back? Now that you mentioned that, Emmeth, I want to see the return of Battletoads.
Yeah.
There
I've been
is a
playing
game.
Battletoads a lot lately, and you know, I actually want to see the return of Battletoads. That would be
what
really
if it
cool.
is? What if it is Battletoads?
It's still owned by Nintendo.
Right.
I don't
Well,
think
there- there's
Battletoads
the-
is owned by Nintendo. I
But-
think
No?
that's Rare.
No?
I think
There
that's
was
owned
a-
by Rare.
Oh, okay. Well,
There, There was one title I was thinking about. I was gonna mention. I don't know if you've heard of this thing. I have been playing it. I have one video on my channel. Mickey Speedway USA.
Oh, I
That's one
remember
game.
that game.
Yeah, I like that. I like that game a lot. I would like to see that like in a Disney compilation release or something like that. That would be cool.
Yeah.
The only thing about Battletoads is everybody is so pussified nowadays. It's like we need the games to be so easy.
Oh,
you
that's
can't.
one of the.
We're
I blame
pussified.
Game Boy. I blame Game Boy.
I blame everything. I don't even know what the fuck to blame. We're so
Game Boy.
pussified that I
Games.
feel like a game nowadays, if somebody bought it and a game came over, they'd be like, fuck this shit, it's too hard. And then they'd have to add an update like, oh, you get so many like save points. Like, it's bullshit. Like, people are too pussified. The world is too.
You know what's a perfect example of that?
A good word for it is pussification.
You know what a good example of that is? The recent re-release for the 3DS of Donkey Kong Country Returns features this new mode where they add two more hearts to the game, which completely simplifies all the difficulty that game initially had, and it's just completely destroyed the difficulty of the game.
Well, I'm sorry that I'm not as skillful as a gamer as you are, Zero. Sorry.
There's already a super guide mode for the people that's not good at the game.
Sorry that I can't fucking beat level 1 because I ain't got 2 fucking extra hearts, okay? God damn.
I mean, people gotta accept that you can lose in a video game. It's gonna happen. You're gonna suck at video games sometimes. You gotta learn to accept that sometimes. I still die a shit ton in Donkey Kong Country Returns despite having played the game a lot. And
now you're gonna make me cry, Zio. You're gonna make me fucking cry on the fucking podcast.
Game Genie, boosting kids' self-esteem.
Joe, you know I love you.
Hey, look at that! Look at that! Make it Speedway USA.
Yeah, I love that game.
But I was gonna say earlier, there is a game on my channel that I get tons and tons of comments for, that they want to see it on PSN and Xbox Live, and that's Spider-Man for the arcade that was made by Sega. I get so many comments saying, I wish it was on PSN, I wish this was on Xbox Live. And I tell the user, I said, well, contact whoever you need to and see if they can get it released. So
It's true.
That's one game I wish they would put out, because they did X-Men and they did all the others. So to see that game be done,
I would like to that Michael Jackson one.
They've been doing a lot of the great classics of arcades, and I'd like to see some more arcade releases.
I would like to see that Michael Jackson arcade game released.
Moonwalker?
That is also a Sega game.
What was it called? Moonwalker?
And that's up to Sega if they want to release it or not.
Yeah. I would like them to release it.
I just want to kick more guys in the dick with Moonwalker. That's what I need.
You can always play the Sega Genesis version.
That's true.
I was gonna say earlier about the whole difficulty thing. That's why they invented several difficulties.
No, this
Easy.
is why they invented Game Genie.
Yeah.
Normal, hard, very hard.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. That's why they made several difficulties.
They could remake Battletoads,
but nowadays we're getting stuff like Super Guide,
Superman 64.
Superman.
By the way,
64.
I want to see how you guys felt about the new box art for the PS4 and the Xbox One. So here it is.
Oh, hold on, what?
How do you guys
I think
feel
it
about
sucks.
It looks.
It's not as good as NES's box art.
I mean, you could look at comparison to this for the Xbox at least.
It's the same fucking thing.
I like it. I think it's very simple.
Going with the same. I think PS4 is going with the same shade of blue as Wii U.
Yeah.
Hey, is that the same size on the boxes? Because the PlayStation 3, they're a little bit
smaller. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. I think they look good.
They look all right. They look all right.
They're very simple. I like that.
One thing I liked about the PS3, even though I never owned a PS3, one thing I liked about the PS3 boxes was the fact that they're like they're see-through, so you can like see into it and stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I kind of like that. I like transparency. I don't know. It's pretty cool.
True.
That.
True.
But that's what the Battlefield website posted. So hopefully it's actually real. It seems kind of real. So.
And it could have changed at any time.
Yeah.
It could be EA not fan, but EA art. Fan art?
Speaking of EA, what Star Wars games would you like to see coming out of E3? Because EA plans to show Star Wars games at this year's E3.
Pod Racer!
The Star Wars game.
It's already been
Pod
done.
Racer
They're
was
not
really
going to
good.
make a new game out of the Star Wars franchise. They'll
I
just take
either
an old
like to
game,
see
put different
a-
Star Wars
Wait,
franchise
one
on it.
at a time, guys.
Yeah, Richard.
Well,
All right, John, go.
I either like to see another Star Wars Lego game or a Star Wars racing game.
When it comes to Star Wars racing, would you like another pod racer?
Yes.
All right, Kim.
well, the same as John, really. I mean, the Pod Racer. I like Pod Racer. It was a good game.
Richard.
None, because they will not make a new game out of the Star Wars franchise. They will just take an old game and use the Star Wars franchise to sell it.
Zeo.
Anybody remember Super Star Wars for
Yeah.
Super Nintendo?
We're not
I
talking
want to
about
see that game come back. I love that game. That game was awesome. I want to see
That was a
that
good
game.
game. It really was a good game. I'm not gonna lie.
So you'd like to see like a side-scrolling Star Wars game?
Yeah, there's not. I think the direction that games seem to be going nowadays is everything has to be in 3D. I like to see more, side scrollers coming out. In fact, one of my favorite franchises is coming back soon with a new side scroller, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. I love that game, and they're coming back with a new game, and it's a side scroller, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be awesome.
Can I just say something I forgot to? Battlefront 3. Battlefront 3. It's been a very highly requested game for a long time now.
But you got Battlefield.
No, Star Wars
game.
Battlefront 3.
Yeah, but that's just Battlefield.
Kim,
Battlefront.
No. Battlefront 3 is third-person shooter. It's actually really awesome.
Yeah.
But Kim, did you see the alpha footage that was posted online of it?
I must have missed that.
Yeah, it was because they canceled it. They canceled it after so many years, and then somebody on YouTube got a hold or was in the actual alpha of the game and posted the footage online. Like, if you search up Battlefront 3 Alpha, I think it is, Alpha or Beta, you'll see it. It's very bare bones. The sound effects aren't there, but you'll see, like, Tatooine fights with it's very interesting. It just looks like Battlefront, but I'd like to see that. I think that game would sell like fucking hotcakes. Because Battlefront 2 still does amazing on Steam.
Can I ask you something? You saw the video?
Yeah.
Did they showcase a lot of characters?
Well, it was just like in the one that I saw, it was like Jawas because it was Tatooine and human players. It was it was an alpha, so it didn't really have that much to it. Very bare bones.
A character I feel makes too few appearances in Star Wars games is Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah.
I feel he's very underappreciated. He's my favorite character in the entire universe.
Oh, yeah. Moogle Master says, I wouldn't mind another Battlefront. So, yeah, there you go. There's another player.
There you go.
But as I say, Battlefront was just like Battlefield, but third person.
But it wasn't.
Same premise.
It wasn't at all.
No. You were behind the player, the heroes at least, and then with the
yeah, but
stormtroopers
it's the
you were...
same premise. It's the same thing.
Not really.
No.
Just different perspective.
Not at all.
Same thing.
No.
It's a massive war that you can jump into vehicles, kill other players online.
No.
No.
Well, yeah, but
if you're going to think of it that way, then it was, Battlefield was more like Battlefront.
But the first Battlefield came out before Battlefront?
No, I don't think so.
I have no idea.
I can look it up.
Even with that, Battlefront was so much different. Even with the third-person hack and slash of the Jedi, the jumping and being able to infiltrate the base in different ways.
Yeah.
Unlike a military war style where it was like
You got different vehicles, different
I'm trying to remember that one PS3 game I played of Star Wars, and I can't remember.
Force Unleashed.
Yeah, that was an awesome game.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I played the second one. It was the second one.
That was God of War.
I don't understand.
I actually didn't...
Go ahead.
I didn't actually enjoy Force Unleashed that much. To be honest, I enjoyed the game based on the third movie, Episode 3. I enjoyed that more, actually.
Yeah. I still have to go through that kind of game, and I still need to go through the Lego Star Wars games. In fact, I still need to go through
let's look at Lego Star Wars.
The Lord of the Rings Star Wars one.
Let's look at Lego Star Wars. What does that really have to do with Star Wars? That Lego game.
I don't know.
It goes through the story.
But
what you do, it's not really anything to do with Star Wars.
That's like every movie-based game. It's like what are we doing here? They need to make some kind of narrative behind a story. Behind what a movie-based game is. They can't just go because movie-based games are usually released like a week before the movie comes out.
I'm just saying we need standards, or we're just always going to get Star Wars Dance or whatever, or Dance Star Wars.
I had no problem with the Kinect version of it. I thought it was fun. For what it was fun.
Dance Dance Revolution, Star Wars.
I love being a Rancor, so fuck it.
You could just go around smashing things.
You go smash, and walk. But I need to go to the bathroom, so I will be right back. Red Snow is in the chat. Cherry, who says, loves your videos. Hey, what's up? Red Snow says morning, which is... It's still evening for me. It is morning for Kim. Yes, it is.
It's the same time for me as it is for her, yeah.
Square X987 says, I would like Capcom to redo Resident Evil 6 with controls of all the other games of the franchise and re-release it. I think the game would be much more enjoyable. Discuss. I will be back.
I have never played Resident Evil
6, but
come on.
So many
I've never played it.
I've heard a lot of mixed opinions about it, and it's not even. And considering all the opinions I hear about it, Control is the least of the things I hear about it. Actually, I hear that people don't think it plays like a Resident Evil game because it's more of a war type game.
I don't know. I've never played the game, so I don't know.
Well, Resident Evil series has just turned into an action game and not the horror survival game that I fell in love with. So after 4, I was like, this isn't the game that I liked. This is more action-y. And then they came out with 5, and I was like, yeah, this is just an action game. And then I would imagine everything else after that is still an action game.
Well, I haven't really played it either. So.
I've only ever played Resident Evil 2, and despite that, I have Resident Evil 4. I just haven't played it yet. I don't know why. I just I've never really been into the Resident Evil series myself.
It's fun, but it's an action game. It's not a horror game. It's not like a horror survival game. It's just like an action game.
I guess it's based more around the characters nowadays than the actual scary part of it.
Yeah, that might be. That might be it.
I don't know. I think
Damn, Dave, that was quick.
Yeah, well, the bathroom's right across the hall.
Oh, see, wait, damn.
It's
Just stand up.
basically hop, skip, and a jump. So
I bet my bathroom is closer.
probably.
I just have to stand up, just
I
whip
have
it
this
out.
cup.
Yeah, exactly.
I got bottles that I can start throwing at people after.
Richard, we're not going to be doing that.
All right, so Moogle Master says Battlefield came out in 2002 and Battlefront came out in 2004.
Right. Yes, I checked it up. I didn't.
Okay.
So,
But regardless of the thing of the years, they're two totally different games. They're not even remotely close to each other.
Nah,
Like,
they're not.
the only difference is third-person view, and then you got lightsaber things instead of like meleeing somebody. I don't know. Just
I still don't think so. It's just a totally
then
different
you
feel.
you
of the
got
game.
like
Of course, it is the same. It's not the same engine.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but.
Red Snow said they fucked over Resident Evil and Silent Hill hard.
I don't know about Silent Hill.
I've never played a Silent Hill game yet. I own the HD collection for 360.
Well, you better fucking play it right now.
I think it was the last podcast. Yes, I asked Maria what is so appealing about Silent Hill games, and she told us. So
the atmosphere.
Yeah, it was basically atmosphere and everything. Basically what the original Resident Evil games gave you. Going back to Square X987's question, I played the other Resident Evils. I just like how you can do. I like the evolution of the games. I like the evolution of being able to run and shoot and diving and stuff like that. But then again, you can go back and what was it? Tuesday. Tuesday was the release of Resident Evil Revelations on consoles and PC, which is an HD up-res, upscaling, error-free based upgrade of the 3DS version of the game. And the most, even with that, you see an upgrade from the Resident Evil games. It's kind of like Dead Space, where you don't just stop and shoot. You kind of do like a slow walk and shoot, but you can't like full on run and gun, which is I don't know, better than Resident Evil 4, not as good as Resident Evil 5, I think, when I beat it. Red Snow actually says the HD collection of Silent Hill is shit.
Shit. It's actual shit.
It's
Comes out of your butt.
And Moogle Master says Silent Hill was great up until Homecoming. See, I need to go back and start from the beginning and actually try them all out.
Well, I have Silent Hill, but it doesn't play on my consoles because I apparently bought it from a foreign country.
Is it a PAL version?
I think so.
You can send it to me.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Region locks. Do you think Xbox One or PS4 will be region locked?
Yes.
Probably.
Absolutely.
This doesn't
I
work.
don't think
with my
PS3.
PlayStation.
PS3's not region locked.
Yeah, it is. To an extent.
No, because Bloodspitting Lizard, a friend of mine, has actually imported like Asian games. Like,
Yeah, it's
Hyperdimension Neptunia.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, to an extent, if you want to go and buy like the PAL version of Resident Evil 6, you can't play it on.
Oh God, there's
North
two,
American
there's
unit.
two Emmeths in the chat.
Oh my God, which one do I get rid of? I get rid of this one. I think.
Oh no, you kicked me out.
Clones.
Yeah.
There we go. I got rid of the right one. Okay, good. Whew. All right.
There is a Hulk.
So I think we're good for everything, eh? I don't know if we
I'm
want
still pissed
to.
about this.
What? Oh, Silent Hill.
Fucking wanted to play it. God damn.
There,
So
stupid
here's
region
one last question. Are you going to buy the Xbox One on day one when it comes out?
Yes.
No.
And I will also do the same for the PS4.
No.
Probably not, because I
You're a
don't
rich
really
motherfucker,
have
Dave.
the money.
I will take that money
are really
and upgrade my PC. Thank
Getting
you.
that YouTube money.
But, Richard, here you go. Red Snow says, send it to me. There you go. She's got
Yes.
PAL version.
You want to pay for the shit and handling? Yeah, okay.
Well, she'll do it. Yeah. All right, so I think that's going to be it for this episode, eh?
No, let's go 1 more hour. No.
Oh my god. Let's
One
go.
more hour.
Let's go 4 more.
Fuse-4 Network
Madness.
1.
We don't have any fan emails or anything?
Not this week. I didn't really search them up.
I'm not looking.
Usually I have to sift through like hundreds of them that are really, you gotta pick out the good ones.
Yeah.
You know,
Are we
the
going
ones
to
that
we
ever
have to
talked
do them
about.
all of them.
Oh, let's do all of them. No, okay. Porn email number 1.
Do it.
Click here.
Click here to see finger fist banging chicken.
I feel like we should just have a podcast of us just answering those questions that you don't want us to talk about.
Oh
Like,
no,
whatever-
no, it's not that. It's just questions that we've already answered.
Yeah.
So,
So?
well, we've already. It would be a waste of time. So, I don't know. But
You don't want to waste nobody else's time either, so.
John, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at Video Gaming for You on YouTube, and all my links to the Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus is on my channel.
All right, Kim, where can people find you on the internets?
Yeah, youtube.com/Emmeth, and you can find everything there. Xbox and PlayStation 3 and Steam, Ask.fm and everything, all that.
Richard, where can people find you on the internets?
You can find me on the intro webs with the TheHydrosme at YouTube, so you can just you can search that. You can also Google search the TheHydrosme. You might find some shit there. What else can you do? Pretty much at the TheHydrosme on Twitter.
I'm a little scared of what people will find if they put in the TheHydrosme into Google. You were
I don't
saying
even
you'll
wanna
find.
know.
Yeah, he goes, you'll find some shit there. Like, what are we gonna find?
What?
Now I feel obligated to.
You
after
can
the podcast,
Google
to
that
go
for
search
yourself.
up TheHydrosme.
I guarantee you, everybody watching this right now is going to Google.com and see what
Searching
kind
up
of
me.
shit. Yeah.
It's not going to be like The Amazing Atheist with a banana of him shoving a banana up his ass and rubbing chocolate all over his body. It's not going to be like that, is it?
No.
Okay. Well,
No.
Zeo, where can people find you on the internet?
Sexualchocolate.com.
All right. Well, you can find me on YouTube, Tumblr, Twitter, DeviantArt, Twitch TV, Facebook, and Wii U, all under the name Zeolightning.
Sing it, Zeo.
All right.
Zeo, go.
And Zeo! Dun, 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 dun. But everybody here that's in this hangout, if by the time this goes up, everything's going to be in the description. If you want to update anything, send me an email and I'll update it. If you see something that's not there or something that needs to be updated, let me know and I will update it. But all my stuff is in the description. All their stuff is going to be in the description. That's where you can find us all over the internet. And I would like to thank everybody that has been here in the chat, on Twitter, sending us messages.
You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Everybody's going to comment on this video. We love you guys.
I'm telling you, Google my name.
And this has been the end of the Fuse-4 Network podcast, episode number 13. We thank you. We'll see you
Thank
guys
you.
next time.
We love you. Thank you. Thank you. for
Later,
watching.
peeps.